Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for a hat. Here it is. I've used holiday colors here, and here it is. It looks like this here. And I've used my 100% cotton yarn for this one, and here I've used my this 4 mm of the hook. Here it is. So let's begin. So here it is. We will start with a slip knot. So just have your yarn and we'll begin with a slip knot. Have your slip knot here. And now I'm going to chain up 13 here. 1, 3. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Here it is. Have your 13 chains here, and now I'm going to turn my work. So turn your chains, and now I'm going to skip this first chain. So skip this first chain, go to the second chain, insert your hook into the second chain here, grab your yarn and have one single crochet here. And now we will have one single crochet into each chain until the end of our this chains. So again, go to this next chain, insert your hook, grab your yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's your second single crochet. Keep on having one single crochet on each chain until the end of your chains, and by the end we're going to have 12 single crochets here. 1, 2. So keep on having one single crochet into each chain, and I will meet you at the end of this chains with my 12 single crochets. Here it is. I got my this 12 single crochets here, and this is the end of my row number 1. Now for row number 2, I'm just going to have a chain 1 and we'll turn my work, and I will skip this first chain and I will go to this first stitch here. So skip this chain 1 and go to this first stitch, and now I will insert my hook into the back loop of this first stitch here like this, and grab a yarn and have one single crochet, and this is your one single crochet back loop only. And now we will have one single crochet back loop only into each stitch from our this previous round or previous row, and by the end we will have 12 single crochets, all back loop only stitches. So again, I will go to this next stitch. This is my next stitch. I will insert my hook into the back loop of this stitch here like this, grab a yarn and have one single crochet. Again, go to this next stitch, insert your hook into the back loop of this next stitch, grab a yarn and have one single crochet. Keep on having one single crochet back loop only into each stitch, and by the end of this row number 2, we will have 12 single crochets, and our all of the stitches will be back loop only single crochets. Here it is like this. Here it is. I got my this 12 single crochets back loop only, and here it is. It looks like this. And now onwards we will repeat our this row number 2 until our required length. So remember, we are creating a brim here, and for that we will repeat our row number 2 until our required length. So again, for our row number 3, I'm just going to have a chain 1, will turn my work, and again I will have one single crochet back loop only into each stitch from this previous row. So skip this chain 1, go to this first stitch, insert your hook into this first stitch, grab a yarn and have one single crochet back loop only. Go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have one single crochet back loop only. Keep on having one single crochet back loop only into each stitch here. Keep on repeating your row number 2 until your required length. Now here, for this particular project, we will need our stitches in multiples of 3. So when you're having this rows, just go up to your rows in multiples of 3. So I'm going to go up to my 96 rows for this brim. Always measure up your size, your required size, and go up to that length. I'm going to go up to my row number 96, and that is in multiples of 3. So here I'm going to repeat my row number 2 until my row number 96, and that is in multiples of 3. So here we are going to need our this rows in multiples of 3. I'm going to go up to my row number 96 and I will meet you after that. And here it is. After my row number 96, it looks like this. Now if you want to have a measurement of this one, it is about 20 inches or 51.5 centimeters long. Here it is. Now, if you want, you can always expand this number of rows. Remember, we need this number of rows in multiples of 3. So here it is. I've got this 96 rows here. And now, simply go to this last stitch. This is my last stitch. And now, we will attach this two sides together. So here it is. This is our foundation chain and this is my last row. Here it is. I'm just going to attach this two sides together here like this. So now here, this is my last stitch on this last row. I'm not going to have any chain one here. I will directly go to this foundation chain. So just insert your hook into this foundation chain here, and remember to have this work in this position. So have this foundation chain on your side and have this last row on the other side here like this. And now insert this hook into this first chain, into this first foundation chain here like this, and go to this first stitch. So this is your first stitch. Remember, we don't have any chain one here, so that's going to be your first stitch always. And here, insert your hook into the back loop of this first stitch here like this, and grab your yarn and have one slip stitch here. You can adjust the size of this stitch here. Again, go to this next stitch into this next foundation chain and take both the loops. So insert your hook like this, taking both the loops here. And for this last row, just go to the back loop of this stitch, of this second stitch here, and insert your hook, grab a yarn and have one slip stitch here. Now keep on attaching these two sides like this, and you're gonna have 12 slip stitches. So again, this is the foundation chain. Have both the loops of this foundation chain and have the back loop of this last row. Yarn over and spool your yarn and have one slip stitch. Keep on doing this stitches, keep on having the slip stitches, and by the end you're going to have your 12 slip stitches here, and I will meet you at the end. And keep on attaching these two parts together here like this. Here it is. And here it is. I've attached these two parts here and it looks like this. I got this 12 slip stitches here, and your work will look like this from the front. Here it is. And now here, after having this 12 slip stitches, simply just have a chain one and turn your work. Here it is. So this is your front side and we will start working into the front. So have your chain one, and now each row we will have one single crochet. So here it is. We are here. So here I'm just going to insert my hook into this first row like this, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have one single crochet. Remember, this is an uneven surface here. You don't have any stitches here, so you'll have to work on your idea, and you'll have to work on your this rows, a number of rows we have been counting. So we got 96 rows here. I've got 96 rows here, so I'm going to have my 96 single crochets here. Now if you want to remember that this is your first stitch, you can always have a stitch marker here. Here it is. Just have your stitch mark on this first stitch, and now keep on having one single crochet into each row. So this is my first row, this is my second row, this one is my second row, so I'm going to have one single crochet here. This is my third row, so I'm going to have one single crochet here. This is my fourth row, so I'm going to have one single crochet here. Just keep on repeating this pattern and keep on having one single crochet into each row. And I'm having 96 rows here, so I'm going to end up having 96 single crochets here, and I will meet you at the end with my 96 single crochets. Here it is. And here it is. At the end I've got this 96 single crochets, and now I'm just going to take out this stitch marker from here, and here for my round number 2 I will go to this first stitch. So insert your hook into this first stitch here like this, and grab your yarn, and here I'm going to have my one single crochet. So here it is. Just have your one single crochet here like this. Now again, if you want, you can have a stitch marker here. So here it is. Now for this round number 2, we got about this first single crochet, chain up 2, 1 and 2. Skip this next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Skip this next 2 stitches and go to the stitch after that and have 1 single crochet here. Again, chain up 2, 1 and 2, skip your this 2 stitches, 1 and 2, go to the stitch after that, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Again, chain up 2, skip this next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and go to the stitch after that and have 1 single crochet. Keep on repeating this pattern all the way around onto this round, round number 2, and I will meet you at the end here. And here it is. I'm right at the end of my this row or round number 2. So here it is. I've got my this last single crochet here, and I'm gonna have my this last chain 2. I'm gonna skip my this last 2 stitches and we'll go to this first stitch. So here it is. I'm just gonna insert my hook into my this first stitch here, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make 1 slip stitch here. Here it is. And now I will insert my hook into my this chain 2 space. So insert your hook into this chain 2 space, grab a yarn and have 1 extra slip stitch here. So have your this 2 slip stitches here just to enter into this next chain 2 space. Here it is. And now we will change the color of our yarn. So here it is. Just simply add this second color here, and I will attach my this second color here. Adjust your yarn. Here it is. And now here we are here into this chain 2 space. I'm just going to insert my hook again into my this chain 2 space, and we'll grab the yarn. I'm going to have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull a yarn through 2 loops and chain 1. Now this 1 single crochet and a chain 1 will count as a first double crochet, and again we're going to have another 2 double crochets into this chain 2 space. So yarn over and insert your hook into that same chain 2 space, and have you this second double crochet, yarn over and go to that same chain 2 space, and have you this third double crochet. And here it is. It looks like this. And now we will skip over this next single crochet and we will go to this next chain 2 space, and here again we will have 3 double crochets. So for that, yarn over and go to this next chain 2 space and have you this 3 double crochets here. 1 and 2, and so that's gonna be our third double crochet here, like this. And now we will repeat over this pattern all the way around over this round number 3. So again, skip this next single crochet, go to this next chain 2 space and have 3 double crochets into this next chain 2 space. So that's 1, it's 2, and that's gonna be our third double crochet here. Again, skip this next single crochet, go to this next chain 2 space and have your 3 double crochets here. Now keep on repeating this pattern, keep on having 3 double crochets into each chain 2 space, and I will meet you at the end of this round number 3 here. And here it is. At the end of this round number 3, it looks like this. And now here we will close over this round. So for that, I'm just going to go to this chain 1. So this is a single crochet and a chain 1. Now remember, this single crochet and a chain 1 will make our first double crochet. So just go to this first double crochet, go into this chain 1, insert your hook in here like this, and grab a yarn and have a slip stitch here. So simply just have a slip stitch here like this. And now I'm going to insert my hook into my this space in between these 3 double crochets. Just insert your hook into this space here and simply grab your this first color. So I'm just going to grab my this first color from the back here, and we'll bring the loop in here, and now I'm going to make a slip stitch here. Here it is. Tighten up your work, and it looks like this here. Here it is. Now for round number 4, I'm just going to insert my hook again into the same space. So insert your hook into the same space and grab a yarn. Remember, we are working on this first color now. Here it is. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops here. And that's going to be your first single crochet of your this round number 4. Now chain up 2, 1 and 2, skip your this 3 double crochets and go into this space in between these 3 double crochets, insert your hook in here, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet here like this. And now we will repeat our pattern. Again, chain up 2, skip this next 3 double crochets, go into this space, insert your hook, grab yarn and have 1 single crochet here. And now keep on repeating your this round in here. So keep on repeating your pattern here. Simply just have chain 2, again skip this next 3 double crochets, go to this next space and have your 1 single crochet here. Again, chain 2, skip this next 3 double crochets, go to this space and have 1 single crochet. Keep on repeating this pattern on this round, round number 4, and I will meet you at the end here. And here it is. At the end of this round, round number 4, I'm here and I'm just gonna have my this last chain 2. I will skip my this next 3 double crochets and I will go to this first single crochet here. So this is my first single crochet. I'm simply gonna insert my hook into my this single crochet here, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here, tighten up your work, and now go again into this next chain 2 space and we'll make 1 more slip stitch here just to reach up to this chain 2 space, and here it is. That's how we will finish our this round, round number 4. Now here we're going to repeat our round number 3 and our round number 4 until our required length. So here I'm going to go up to my round number 20 and I will meet you after my round number 20. Simply repeat your round number 3 and round number 4 until your round number 20, and I'll meet you after my round number 20. So here it is. I will again attach my this second color here, tighten up your work. We are already here into this chain 2 space, and grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet here and a chain 1. This 1 single crochet and a chain 1 will count as a first double crochet, and have another 2 double crochets into this chain 2 space. Here it is. Yarn over, go to this next chain 2 space and have another 3 double crochets here. Keep on repeating this pattern and I will meet you after that. Here it is. And here it is. After my round number 20, my work looks like this, and I'm here. This is the end of my round number 20. Now here I'm just gonna cut my this second color, so because we're not gonna need this one, so I'm just gonna cut this, and now I'll keep on continue working with my this first color. Now here after your this round number 20, we will again go to this chain 2 space. So here it is. Just insert your hook and have 1 extra slip stitch here like this. And now here for round number 21, I'm just gonna have chain 1, insert your hook into the same chain 2 space, grab a yarn. You're gonna have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops and chain 1. So this single crochet and a chain 1 will count as your first double crochet. Yarn over and insert your hook again into that same chain 2 space, grab a yarn and have second double crochet here. Here it is. And now we will have 2 double crochets into each chain 2 space all the way around on this round, round number 2. So here it is. Just have this 2 double crochets here, skip this next single crochet, go to this next chain 2 space and have another 2 double crochets here. It's 1 and 2, yarn over, go to this next chain 2 space and have another 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2 here, like this. Now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around on this round, round number 21. And remember, instead of having this 3 double crochets, we are having only 2 double crochets into each chain 2 space, and I will meet you at the end here. And here it is. After my round number 21, it looks like this. And now I will go to this first stitch here. So this is my first single crochet and a chain 1. I will insert my hook into my this first stitch, my this chain 1, and will grab the yarn and will close my this round here with this slip stitch like this. And now we will cut our yarn. Now here we are going to cut a little longer tail because we're going to attach our this cap from this top. So here it is. Just have a little longer tail. Cut your yarn in here and simply secure your this last stitch. Now here we're going to need needle. So here it is. Just have your this needle here, and now here I'm just gonna insert my this needle into my this stitches. So just go 1 stitch in and 1 stitch out. Here it is. And now we will gather up our this entire work like this. Here just pull your this yarn and go into each of the stitch, 1 stitch in, 1 stitch out, and simply gather up your stitches like this. Do it all the way around and I will meet you after that. Here it is, just like this. Here it is, I'm right here, and now I will just enter my this needle into this inside part. Here it is, I'm just gonna turn my work. Here it is, and now gather up all of your this work here, tighten up your work here, just make it tight as tight it is possible. Here it is, and you can go for another round, gathering up all of your stitches here. If you think that you are still having a loop here and you want to close this loop, just simply go for next round and randomly insert your this needle into any of your this stitches and just stretch your this yarn and it will be closed. So you don't need to worry, just go for the second round in here, just like me. Here it is, and now our loop is completely closed here. Now you can simply have a little knot here and secure this stitch and simply hide your this end in, and I will meet you after that. And here it is, our hat is ready. I've created a pom-pom here as well, and I've attached my pom-pom here on the top as well. So here it is, it looks like this, and our perfect holiday hat is ready. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.